What an asshole!
Podcasting from Basshole Studios in Hollywood, California. You're listening to I'm an Asshole with Doug Bass. We've all been one, so let's talk about it. Now, here's your host, Doug Bass.
He's an asshole, sir.
He's an asshole.
Hey, I am an asshole, and my name's Doug Bass. This is I'm an Asshole, the podcast. How's everyone doing? So, I know the first night of the Republican National Convention just kicked off, and I'm going to just do a small little podcast here and just go over just two of the speakers, I guess, on the convention. I think we know who I'm talking about. Mark and Patricia McCloskey. They, in my opinion, are the assholes of this week. So far, we have a couple more nights of this RNC thing going on. And the first night it was a fucking disaster, I think. I mean, look, I know it's debatable to get political on these things, but who the fuck cares, all right? If you're going to vote for Trump, you better rethink it. That's all I'm going to say. Look at these people that they had on the RNC as speakers tonight. First of all, the McCloskey's, Mark and Patricia. They are personal injury lawyers, I believe. Yeah, specifically personal injury lawyers. And, why are they speaking on this thing? It doesn't make any sense to me. Because they held up the peaceful protesters that were coming into their neighborhood in front of their house, not destroying, not threatening, not attacking them at all, and they had to hold their guns, their rifles. He had a rifle of some sort. She had a gun. I love that, the video that they show of her holding the gun. She doesn't even know how to hold it. It looks like she just picked it up accidentally. I don't know. It's very interesting. Let's listen to some of their speech.
From this.
The Marxist liberal activist leading the mob to our neighborhood stood outside our home with a bullhorn screaming, "You can't stop the revolution." Just weeks later, that same Marxist activist won the Democrat nomination to hold a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives. These radicals are not content with marching in the streets. They want to walk the halls of Congress. They want to take over. They want power.
They're assholes. I'm sorry. Look, these people were peacefully protesting. No one attacked them at all. And they're out there waving their guns at people, threatening to shoot them. Just because they are voicing their words, their thoughts, their opinions. There was no violence whatsoever. Them bringing out their guns, they provoked possible violent situation. But I just can't believe that they're speaking at the RNC. Like what are they getting out of this? This is their 15 minutes of fame or whatever. I mean, did they get to meet President Trump? Is that one of the perks of speaking on the RNC? And they were like, sure. I wish that they wore the same outfits on the RNC that they did when their video went viral. Patricia, she was wearing a black... She looked like she was wearing the shirt that Pugsley wears from the Addams Family. She should have thought about putting something else on before she... went out there waving her gun around. And he just looked insane. He's wearing I think he's wearing a pink shirt or something when he's out there. I don't even know. Yeah. He's wearing, it's you have to be prepared for your video to go viral these days, especially when you're out in front of your property waving guns at a peaceful protest group. I could definitely see the movie version of this, the McCloskey's. It's the new Bonnie and Clyde. The racist version of Bonnie and Clyde. Anyway, they are assholes. I don't care if you agree with me or if you don't. Because that's what the show is. It's just pointing out assholes. And the president is the biggest asshole as well. So now you know my stance on this whole situation. Come and join me or don't. But that's what it is. All right. Anyway, I just had to get on here and talk about this because this is going to be going on all week, this RNC, and I can't wait to see the rest of the jokers that they have out there. Even Donald Trump Jr., he's speaking. Everyone from the Trump family is speaking on the RNC this week, apparently. Donald Trump Jr., if you count how many times he went like this with his hand during his speech, it's like there was something wrong with him all of a sudden. Like I counted like 1,000,000 times his hand went up. And that was a recorded speech. It wasn't even live, apparently. So that's something that he should have, I'm sure he did a couple takes of it maybe. He should have looked at it and been like, maybe someone should hold my hand down. Put a weight on my goddamn hand for a minute. There's something wrong with my arm. I wouldn't have let that go out. Like, no matter what he's saying politically, like, that's going to be picked apart, in my opinion. Just awful. Just awful. Well, the McCloskey's...
Protesters.
Oh, sorry, I played something else. The McCloskey's, they're, I understand you want to defend your home, and you have a right to do that, obviously. But there was nothing happening. People were walking past your home protesting. They weren't coming on your property. They weren't, like, throwing things at your door, your windows, or you. You guys just decided to come out there. Personal injury lawyers. If anything, they're using this to increase their business. That's what I say. Bunch of scumbag personal injury lawyers. Great. Just what we need. More people suing each other for no fucking reason. Well, I don't know. Just wanted to get on the horn and talk it out. That's what this is. Finding assholes and pointing them out. And yeah, I know, I'm one too. So I don't need your comments. I mean, I do. I'll read them. Email me. We can talk about it. I'll have you on the show. Let's debate it. Let's do a healthy debate. I'm fine with that. All right. Well, everyone stay safe. Be well. Don't be an asshole. But if you are, talk about it. Bye.
You've been listening to I'm an Asshole with Doug Bass. Please subscribe to us on all streaming platforms. Follow Doug on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Doug Bass Comedy. Thank you for listening, and remember, don't be an asshole. But if you are, talk about it. Have a good asshole story? Email us at doug@dougbasscomedy.com. We'll see you next time.